Understood his tone. Hamilton publishes his response.
Sit down, John, you fat mother...
Hamilton's out of control.
This is correct. He's out of power, he holds no office, and he just destroyed President John Adams, the only other significant member of his party.
Hamilton is a host unto himself. As long as he can hold a pen, he's a threat. Let's let him know what we know.
Mr. Vice President, Mr. Madison, Senator Burke, what is this?
We have the check stubs from separate accounts.
Almost $1,000 paid in different amounts.
To Mr. James Reynolds, way back in 1791.
Is that what you have? You know you are uniquely situated by virtue of your position.
Though virtue is not a word I apply to this situation.
To see financial gains is straight from your situation.
And the evidence suggests you engage in speculation.
An immigrant embezzling in our government funds.
I can almost see the headline, your career is done.
I hope you save some money for your daughter and son.
You best run back where you come from.
You don't even know what you're asking me to confess. You have nothing, I don't have to tell you anything at all. Unless if I can prove that I never broke the law, to you promise not to tell another soul what you saw.
No one else was in the room when it happened.
Is that a yes?
Yes. Dear sir, I hope this letter finds you in good health and in a prosperous enough position to put wealth in the pockets of people like me, not on their luck. You see, that was my wife and you decided.
Why? Escorted me to bed, and when she had me in a corner, that's when Reynolds extorted me, or restored me. I paid him quarterly, I paid him quarterly, wounded my prospects, but my papers are orderly. As you can see, I kept directing with every check in my checking history, checking again against the consistency. I never spent, I said that wasn't mine. You said the dogs have my scent, that's fine. Yes, I reason for shame, but I have not committed treason and sullied my good name. As you can see, I have done nothing to provoke legal action. All my answers to your satisfaction.
My God.
Let's go. So,
The people won't know what we know.
how do I know you won't use this against me the next time we go toe-to-toe?
Alexander, rumors only grow. And we both know what we know.
Hurricane, there is quiet for just a moment. Yellow sky. When I was 17, a hurricane destroyed my town. I didn't drown, I couldn't seem to drown. I wrote my way out, wrote everything down far as I could see. I wrote my way out. I looked up and the town had its eyes on me. They passed the blame around. Total strangers moved to kindness by my story. It's enough for me to book passage on a ship that was New York bound. I wrote my way out of hell, I wrote my way to revolution. I was louder than the crack of the bell. I wrote a rise of love letters until she fell. I wrote about the Constitution and defended it well. And in the face of ignorance and resistance, I wrote right into systems, into existence. From my prayers to God, remember the difference. I picked up a pen, I wrote my own deliverance. In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet. Just a moment. I was 12 when my mother died. She was holding me. We were sick and she was holding me. I couldn't seem to God. Wait for it. I'll write my way out, write everything down for as I can. I'll find my way out, overwhelmed with honesty. This is the eye of a hurricane. This is the only way I can protect my legacy. The Reynolds pamphlet.
Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there. The charge against me is a connection with one James Reynolds. The purposes of improper speculation are real crimes and amorous connection with his wife for a considerable time with his knowing consent. I had frequent meetings with her, most of them at my own house. In his own house. At his own house. Miss Hamilton and our children being absent on a visit to her father. No.
I came as soon as I heard.
All the way from London? Yeah. Angelica, thank God someone who understands what I'm struggling here to do.
I'm not here for you. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I will choose her happiness over mine every time. Put what we had aside, I'm standing at her side. You never be satisfied, but I hope to satisfy.
Meet the latest graduate at King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but that got amazing astonished. The scholars say I got the same virtuosity and brains as my pops. The ladies say my brain's not with a resemblance style. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. Gotta be my own man, like my father, but bolder. I shoulder his legacy with pride. I used to hear him say that someday I'm lost always. I'm looking for Mr. George Eaker. Made a speech last week. I'm 4th of July speaker. He disparaged my father's legacy in front of a crowd. I can't have that. I'm making my father proud.
Saw him just up Broadway, a couple of blocks. He was going to see a play.
Well, I don't visit his box.
Tiger Fox.
Y'all look pretty good in your frocks. How about when I get back, we all straight down to our socks? Your mouth before you talked about my father, though.
I didn't say anything that wasn't true. Your father's a scoundrel, and so it seems are you.
Oh, it's like that?
Yeah, I don't fool around. I'm not a little schoolboy.
Well, see you on the dueling ground. It is unless you want to step outside and go now.
I know where to find you. Piss off. I'm watching this show now.
Pops, if you would only heard the shit he said about you, I doubt you would have let it slide, and I was not about to.
Slow down.
I came to ask you for advice. This isn't my very first school. They don't exactly cover the subject in boarding school.
Did your friends attempt to negotiate a peace?
He refused to apologize. We had to let the peace talks.
Where is this happening?
Across the river in Jersey.
Everything is legal in New Jersey. So this is what you gotta do. Stand there like a man until Eager is in front of you. When the time comes, fire your weapon in the air. This will put an end to the whole affair.
What if he decides to shoot and I'm gone?
No, your follow suit. If he's truly a man of honor, to take someone's life, that is something you can't shake. Philip, your mother can't take another heartbreak.
Father,
Promise me, you don't want this young man's blood on your conscience.
okay, I promise.
Come back home when you're done. Take my guns. Be smart. Make me proud, son.
My name is Philip. I am a poet. And I'm a little nervous, but I can't show it. I'm sorry, I'm a Hamilton with pride. You talk about my father, I could not let it slide. Mr. Eaker, how was the rest of the show?
I'd rather skip the pleasantries. Let's go. Grab your pistol.
Confer with your men. The duel will commence after we count to 10.
Count to 10.
Look me in the eye, ain't no hiding. Summon all the courage you require. Then slowly and clearly, and here comes towards the sky. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Where's my son?
Mr. Hamilton, help me. They brought him in a half an hour ago. He lost a lot of blood.
Is he alive?
Yes, but you have to understand, the bullet entered just above his hip and lodged in his right.
Can I see him, please?
I'm doing everything I can. The wound was already infected when he arrived.
I know you did everything just right.
Even before we got to 10, I was aiming for the sky. I was aiming for the sky.
I know, save your strength and stay alive.
Is he breathing? Is he going to survive this? Who did this Alexander? Did you know?
I'm so sorry for forgetting what you taught me. We played guitar. You would put your hands on mine. I would always change the line. I would always change the line. Said.
town. It's quiet town.
He is looking through the unimaginable.
Sarah's gone gray, passes every day. They say he walks the length of the city. You knock me out, I fall apart. Look at where we are. Look at where we started. I know I don't deserve you, I said. But hear me out.